All right, guys, we are back. We've got one more trailer. This is the last one, and this is an HBO thing. It looks like what are we trying to do the next? Oh my God, this is good. This is Game of Thrones again. I actually hope so. They need to do Game of Thrones like another show that is as good as, I mean, everybody, you know, all the shows are as good as like all of the shows being as good as Game of Thrones was for the first like 3-4 seasons would be awesome. The only problem is that the Game of Thrones really crashed and burned and did just absolutely terrible in the end, so it would be good for them to have a show like Game of Thrones that doesn't crash and burn and die in the end. So please, guys, bring us back to that era. Anyway, let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Official teaser trailer. HBO Max. See? Told you, Game of Thrones. I like HBO Max and Game of Thrones. Oh, because it's like this new collaborator thing they have. So, coming at us from HBO Max and Game of Thrones. We're going to like the video with the Google Chrome extension. You can see it's got 3.2 million views, 117,000 likes, and 2.3 thousand dislikes. Yes, so we're going to like I said, we liked it. As we do with all trailers we react to, except for stupid mobile games, which we hate, so we give them a dislike. A Tale That Became a Legend, the new hashtag Game of Thrones series, hashtag A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, premieres January 18th on HBO Max. That's all the description we got, so we're going to have to find out the rest for ourselves as we watch, because we've got a 2-minute 33-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go.
I was squire to Sir Aaron Pennytree since I was a boy.
Wait, he said he was squired?
Was a boy since I was a boy. Ireland of Pennytree since I was a boy. To Sir Ireland of Pennytree.
Sir Ireland? I couldn't understand what he was saying.
He charged me to be a good knight.
Do you say 100 years or 1,000? Sorry, I know I keep screwing this up. It's because I suck. 100 years before Game of Thrones.
To defend the weak and the innocent.
All right.
I would.
Are you Baelor Targaryen?
Ooh.
No.
Then would you move the fuck out of the way?
I like that. Are you the important guy in the lore of this world? No. Then get the hell out of my way. I love it.
What's your name?
Sir Duncan the Tall.
Never heard of him.
Do you know every knight in the Seven Kingdoms then?
The good ones.
I love
If you
that.
could bring
Okay.
me to Ashford, I could squire for you, sir.
This is, you know who this kid looks like? This kid is the There Is No Spoon kid from The Matrix. That's awesome. Seriously, that's pretty cool. Oh, man. And he's going to be squiring for... This is the prequel to The Matrix. That's what it is. All right, here we go.
Rob me and I'll hunt you down with dogs.
You don't have dogs!
I'll get some.
Where?
Okay. So is this actually... It says based on the novellas. So this is actually based on a book, or is it like a book referenced this thing, and so we're gonna kind of make it into our own story, and it's like its own original story based on the books? Let me know in the comment section down below if the story of Sir Duncan the Tall is actually in a book of George R.R. Martin.
Boy, stop gaping. See to my horse.
I'm not a stable boy, my lord.
Not clever enough.
I know I'm just a hedge knight, but sometimes
Dragons.
there could be more.
So is this supposed to be a comedy, or what's going on?
There could be more. Hedge knight, but
Is that? I'm trying to see. Are those real? Okay, they are. That actually is. That is a dragon. Okay. It looked like it had that rope, so it looked like a puppet, but it's not. That's actually just. Yeah, that's a dragon. Okay.
Sometimes I think there could be more.
So, is this a Game of Thrones comedy series? Like, a lot of what we've seen in the show and with the way the music and everything is, a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, set in the world of Game of Thrones 100 years before Game of Thrones, might actually be the Game of Thrones comedy series we've all been waiting for. I don't know. What? All right, let me know what you guys think of that in the comment section down below. All right, here we go.
Why do you treat these royal lapdogs like they were betters?
They are my betters.
These men have a name and training.
Okay.
What chance do I have? I have no chance.
Falling star brings luck to those who see it.
So the luck is ours alone?
Okay. So, it's like an unlikely heroes type of story, or what?
I need to fight honorably. But sometimes I think I buried my courage alongside the old man.
And in every man, there are many men. So be brave.
Okay, just a second. So, that's not a dragon then? No, okay, so it's not a dragon. I was like, is that a dragon or not? Okay, it's not a dragon, guys. That is clearly a puppet.
So be brave. Be just. Be tall.
Okay. So, is this a movie then? Or a series? Because actually it looks like it might actually be just a minute. Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is a series. Okay. So, yeah, this looks like it's going to be a Game of Thrones, like a George R.R. Martin comedy.
I was squire to Sir Arlen of Pennytree.
I was a squire to Sir Aaron or something of Pennytree. Okay, so this is like a low-level knight. Okay. Well, you need to get hitting that sword, man, because if you want to rise to... If you want to rise to greatness, you know, you got some work to do. I think it could be cool to see. Basically, it's a medieval comedy, almost like a medieval drama slash comedy.
Sorry.
You know, I don't know how much of it is going to be this kind of lighthearted goofiness.
Sir Duncan the Tall.
Never heard of him.
Like so far, the trailer makes it look like. The trailer makes it look like it's going to actually be a combination of maybe like a 50-50 combination of maybe some lightheartedness stuff. Not straight up comedy, but like lighthearted things, and then like serious knight stuff, which could be fun. That could be a cool thing. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section down below. But otherwise, we're going to go down here and check out what other people are saying in here. So I'm excited to watch 6 episodes and then wait 3 years for more. No, they haven't. They're planning to shoot season 2 next year. It's October 2025. That means March 2026 is next year. What are you even arguing at this point? Oh, Lord. You did literally say they already filmed season 2, but I hope you're right, and then it comes out January 2027. Okay, so glad they kept the lighthearted, warm atmosphere of the books. That's what I was saying. Like, what? Oh. HBO tends to do that, hence they are the best. Your feel-good story of the Game of Thrones universe, you get one and only one. They finally gave the Baratheons the antlers on their helmets. I dreamed that I was old. Man, Dunk's armor is exactly like the comic book's design. That and the giant antlers of the Laughing Storm's helmet really does make this feel more like a Song of Ice and Fire instead of Game of Thrones. Humphrey Beesbury. Who's Humphrey Beesbury? I know that I should know who that is. Okay. His brother, okay. Is that who that's supposed, Sir Duncan the Tall? Like, is Sir Duncan the Tall a real thing? Sir Duncan the Tall in the books? Okay, so he was a real books character then. His prominent knight, A Song of Ice and Fire series, appearing as the protagonist of the Tales of Dunk and Egg novel. Okay, novellas. Okay, Duncan the Tall is related to Brienne of Tarth, confirmed by the author. Okay. A knight who remembers vows. I hope they keep one key feature here. The goodness and hope these books give me. The need it to be a good person. The world needs that. Okay, cool. I thought that it was maybe like something where they took a, some obscure part of history and then made it their own, almost like they did with the Rings of Power. But if it actually has stuff written into it, are these books lighthearted? Are the Sir Duncan books lighthearted? Spell that. Because I don't know, I haven't read these. So Sir Duncan books are significantly more lighthearted in tone. Okay. Okay, cool. That's nice then. See, this might be something actually that they need here. Because Game of Thrones really did crash and burn. George R.R. Martin's legacy basically, I think, is completely destroyed at this point. Because he's kind of become a joke. He never finishes his books, and he probably never will before he dies, is what everybody says. And Game of Thrones, like I said, crash and burn, the big series. And so being able to do something like this that's kind of fun could be almost like The Mandalorian Season 1 was to Star Wars. This could be to Game of Thrones. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. So, cool. I'm liking it, actually. And yeah, this was awesome. So, but this is all we've got for this week, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. So if you're watching this as a clip on YouTube, this is the end for you. But you can always check us out Fridays at 6. We do 10 trailers, 5 movies, 5 video games. Come check us out, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, we're going to move on to the after show. So here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.